There they go. Uh-oh. I hope they turn right here. Otherwise, I'm going to be flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to say that. No. Barkby family of Cylinder, Iowa is next. This is what they have to say. We cherish the past. We are the future is the theme of the Harry Barkby Jr. float, a scale model replica of the farmstead that has been their home for the past 29 years. Happy 100th Cylinder from Harry and Gloria, Gary, Cheryl, Scott, and Jeff. The Harry Barkby family of Cylinder, Iowa. And now next down the pike we have the Cylinder Lions Club float. And some candy. The dust is already settled. That isn't bad. One float and the Shriner's dust is settled. Cylinder Lions float. Mark Lester from Cylinder, Iowa. That was supposed to be a semi, wasn't it? A little semi, a semi-semi. A semi-semi-semi, actually. This one comes from the Lynch Quarter Horse Ranch. We're going to see some horses here real soon.
I think. Maybe just a horse trailer or something. This must be another Johnson, huh? Lone Rock.
From Lone Rock, Iowa. Lynch Quarter Horse Ranch, Lone Rock. Here we have some nice horses. I don't know if they're from that ranch or not. Are you? Look at the nice horses coming down now. Kids get a chance to take a look.
Is that Lee Shank here coming next? More horses.
It looks like it might be the 6 horse hitch from the 49.
Is that Kenny Kieski coming down the pike there? Way down there?
Supposed to be with 6 horses. That looks like 6 Belgians to me. It does.
This wagon you're going to see next is drawn by 6 Belgian horses sponsored by the Kieski family. Been farming for 4 generations in the Cylinder community dating back from 1877 to the present time. The horses are owned and driven by Darrell Matson of Webb, Iowa. Aren't they some beautiful animals? And right beside him there is a very famous mule. Francis the talking mule there. Kieski family. Matson Farms, Webb, Iowa. And they have a trophy in their hand. That could be a bowling trophy, though, so we don't want to get any indications as to what it is.
Who's this?
A 1959 Ford car, Eldorado from Plover, Iowa. They just don't make cars like that anymore. Mexican-American food. The Cafe in Plover. The Eldorado Lounge. Here's that semi we were looking for earlier. So a Freightliner. Number 51. That gives me James Miller Trucking, Rodman, Iowa. There we go. That's James L. Miller himself.
52 to me.
A 1958 Chevy car, Arden Dosey, from the Dory Repair of Lone Rock, Iowa. Hello there. That's a beautiful looking Bel Air. 1935 Chevrolet Whittemore Fire Department, painted by JT Body Shop in 1978. And then we have the Larry Eglin family from Cylinder, Iowa on their float, I think. That's correct. There we go. The Larry Eglin family from Cylinder. Keep everything waving. Amanda. Hi.
This is 55. I think we're going quite a ways down this way too. So people know.
Is this the Leo Kane family? Yes. From Cylinder, Iowa, and their family float. Looks like it's a very beautiful float also. The Leo Kane family, 1942 to 1985 in Cylinder, Iowa. And they want a trophy too. That's the way. We're going to hopefully have a list of who won what trophies. Everybody might have one kind of trophy from something or another, but we'll have a list hopefully at the end of the parade of who won and who didn't. Mainly who won. 1948 M Tractor and a hayride for the hayrack. Peyton's Popcorn Popper, Ken Cody of Cylinder, Iowa. 48 M Tractor and hayrack. And an antique popcorn popper there. What are you? Larry Rupert from Mallard, Iowa. A couple of go-karts. And they're the oldest with the New Deal Cylinder State Bank. Smile. It's an important part of your life. The Cylinder State Bank float. And now the Ruthven Centennial Thank You float. From the Ruthven Centennial, which happened back in 1984, last year. Ruthven had their centennial. Here's the
1937 what?
1937 101 Senior Massey. There we go. That was correct. Here's the 1948 Diesel Massey. Richard Tilgus there in that 48. Ooh. There's the Elbert Chevrolet Wrecker from Whittemore, Iowa. For those of you who've gone in the ditch every once in a while, you know what that looks like? Do I get a free tow out of this? JW Repair from Emmitsburg, Iowa is coming down the pike now with a pony and a cart. That pony looks like he is working very hard to pull Master and Son. And we have a very friendly clown right behind the pony and cart from JW Repair in Emmitsburg, Iowa, with a yo-yo of a movie reel-to-reel. That takes some real talent to do that. You wouldn't disagree with me, would you?
What are we looking for here? The Dodge buggy?
Yeah.
That is? No, it's the Belgian. Is this the Cora Silver Lake Special?
The Socorro Silver Lake Special. Joe and Louis Socorro and their three oldest children moved westward from Cylinder to Silver Lake Township by one wagon in March of 1955. Today, 30 years later, the Socorro family took a drive back to Cylinder with all 26 members of their family in the Socorro Silver Lake Special to say hello to everyone and to wish their old hometown Cylinder a very happy 100th birthday, the Socorro Silver Lake Special. And there's all 26. Socorro. Oh! I choked it off. Not an athlete. That's all there is to it. Oh, drinking from the jug, singing from the heart. And this is Joe Kolash from Whittemore in an antique tractor, 1934 F20 driver and tractor are the same age. Hi, how are you? I'm all right. Also, we have an antique car from Joe Kolash of Whittemore, a 1953 driven by Dick Preston of Mesa, Arizona. 53,000 miles on the car is all. Here's the Cylinder Women's Club float coming at you next after that beautiful car. Henry DeFew, Cylinder, Iowa, horse and buggy. Hello, Henry. There's a 1936 F20. Stan Simonson is there for you. Alderson Salvage of Cylinder, Iowa. A 1934 F20 on steel. Look at that. Why don't you get some of those put on my car, on my Grenade. Some of those kind of tires there. Looks like they'd last for more than 10,000 miles, huh? Mullen Steel Building of Emmitsburg, Iowa. Got a satellite now. Happy 100 years to Cylinder. 2 different satellites, as a matter of fact. I'm sure they want to install one of those in my backyard, don't you? Emmitsburg Fire Department. The Emmitsburg Fire Department. Emmitsburg Fire Department's fire truck from years ago. And they're getting kind of wet. Everybody's getting kind of wet. That's Floyd Bosmont of Curlew, Iowa, 1940 IH pickup. Here is Hap Errett of Summers, Iowa, 9 mule hitch. No, it's not. It's Emmitsburg Vet Clinic. I'm sorry about that. Well, they snuck in on me here. Emmitsburg Vet Clinic. What? The what gang? The Prussian Creek Gang. Got it. Thank you very much. In Bucking Bronx there. I tell you what. Kurt Monstetter has they poop 'em, we scoop 'em little buggy buggy there. That's very cute. They poop 'em, we scoop 'em. Good attitude. The Rolfe Fire Department. Antique fire truck. You can tell by the smoke. Rolfe Fire Department. And their brand new fire truck. Hello there. Oh, goodness. Chimney Sweets, Dave and Dora Waldschmidt on their bicycle built for 2. Do you always go out biking like that? Just do bikings and weddings, right? Of course. The William Frederick family 100-year float. 100 years of Cylinder. Hello there. Fredericks, Lloyd and Lester Frederick family. On the back there, Lyle Frederick family also. More Frederick? Oh, we're going to the Williams. 1939 B. John Deere here, again on the Fredericks family float. More and more of them. William Frederick family 100-year float here also. And that nice, beautiful car. Then we come to the Clay County Fair front gate replica. That's not easy to say. Float. The Clay County Fair this year, 8 big days, the 7th to the 14th in Spencer, Iowa. And that's just how it looks, the front gate of the Clay County Fair. Is that right, Art? Art says close enough. I'm glad. Thank you. Art called to the Vesterville, Iowa on his 2-pony hitch. Aren't these cute? Now the St. Pat's Association and Emmetsburg Chamber of Commerce are riding on the float Miss Shamrock, Elizabeth Banwart of West Bend, and Little Miss Shamrock, April Biter of Emmetsburg, Iowa. Miss and Little Miss Shamrock.
Gene Sweeney.
We have Gene Sweeney from Milford, Iowa. Owned by Roger McEwen, sponsored by Sweeney's Highway Market, which operated in Cylinder from 1949 to 1966, and this is their float for the Cylinder Centennial Parade. Gene Sweeney out of Milford, Iowa. 30 years ago. Seems like yesterday. Here's Cargill Incorporated of Emmetsburg, Iowa. And their pickup truck, Cargill Incorporated, Emmetsburg. And now the Bancroft Chamber of Commerce with their mayor, Paul Bernhard. Wayne Schmeling Trucking and Gravel, Centennial Jail, built by Wayne Schmeling and Henry Bonstetter. And there they are, 2 of them in jail right now. The beard contest winner, and there he is again with just 2 beady eyes there. Centennial Sheriff there. I lost my place, I'll get through it. Number 99, Rodman Fire Department pickup right there. Then we go to the West Bend Saddle Club. Ron Tilgus, President. Vice President Gary Harms. Queen is Tracy Zimmerman for the West Bend Saddle Club. And here they all are, in their saddles where they belong. I mean, if you're in a saddle club, you don't wear them on your head. Look at that little pony there. We have a little car coming down the pike here for the Cylinder Centennial Parade. It's the Hardys of Humboldt, Iowa small car. What about Alabama? They're going to be in concert over on your front lawn? That one's from Hardys of Humboldt, their small car. Then the Crop Mate Fertilizer, 1979 spreader from Cylinder, Iowa. And then the Crop Mate Fertilizer 28 applicator. Watch him negotiate this turn here. Crop Mate. There we go. Everybody got out of that one all right?
Otis what?
Otis Pirate? Otis is from Kulu, a 1-seat buggy. And there they all are on 1 seat. Here's Norman Anderson of Emmetsburg, Iowa, a 39 TO20 Ferguson plow. Then we have the Humboldt American Legion Riverboat float. Isn't that a beautiful float? From Humboldt American Legion, their riverboat float. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. That looks like it'd be a lot of fun. Probably sell that to Okoboji as the queen if they wanted to and dump it in the river, or water, or whatever. Here we have Sam Nelson Jr. of Fort Dodge, Iowa, in a 54 Ford pickup. Grish's of Cylinder, Iowa, it says there on the truck. Dan Gunn of Sauk Rapids, Minnesota, tractor and plow. Homemade, Dan Gunn from Sauk Rapids. Glenn Alderson of West Bend, Iowa, 1949 Dodge pickup truck. Still taking dates out on that, Glenn? Yes. Don't tell your wife, though, all right? Okay. Here we have Dean and Harriet Meyer of Hartley, Iowa, in their 1962 Ford Galaxy 500 with 41,000 miles on it. That is a beautiful car. Is this Mike Kerr from Emmitsburg?
28 Model A truck.
28 Model A truck, driven by? Mike Kerr. Okay, thank you very much. Square dancing float, Tri-County dancers from Ringsted, Iowa. The square dancing float, and there they are, square dancing in motion. That is not easy, friends, dancing when something is moving on.
Join all your hands, circle left, around, and say.
On a bicycle built for two. Sid Anlicker of Rodman, Iowa. Sid, and your lovely wife?
Side over.
Sydney and Bonnie Anlicker. All right, Sydney and Bonnie. On their bicycle, kind of built for two there. Miss Kasuth, Winnebago, Jamie Limbaugh, riding in a 69 Corvette. Lloyd Howard of Emmitsburg, Iowa, purebred Arabian horse. And Kevin Birdie of Rodman, a 54 Ford. There we go, you heard it. Who's this? 119, Tim Wrecking and Repair of Emmitsburg.
We lost the Sioux City Sioux.
Yeah, they just came up with 790. Yeah, that was that LK.
Here we go with the Koenig of Gillett Grove, Two Mules, Winnie and Jenny covered wagon. Here's George Twait of Emmitsburg. That was not a covered wagon. George Twait of Emmitsburg in a 32 Chevy Coupe. Wayne Twait of Fenton, Iowa in a 49 Chevy pickup.
Zemet elevator of Alabama. Well, if you got a few minutes to break, 50 Chevy, that's got to be what it is. When they come, and then they don't come at all. We're half through now. We got about 100 left. Really, these 100 shouldn't have marked. Cars. You got cars here for how long?
I don't know.
Quite a way.
Zemet elevator repair, Algona, a 1950 Chevy.
Henry Seamers of Stockholm, South Dakota.
Henry Steamers of Stockholm, South Dakota, coming down the pike now, and the Becks of Grettinger on the horse and buggy. So we continue on with the Cylinder Centennial Parade. And then we have Curtis Kearns of Rolfe, Iowa, a team of 2 horses in Surrey. Henry Seamer, Stockholm, South Dakota, and the Becks of Grettinger, Iowa on this horse and buggy. Then we have Curtis Kearns of Rolfe, a team of 2 horses in Surrey. Oh, those are some big horses, huh? Then it's Bill Richter of Whittemore, Iowa. Whittemore Frozen Food. Bill Richter of Whittemore, Iowa.
Well, I knew we'd get one of those right. I said all 3 of them.
Plover Fire Department, Plover, Iowa. That's a 78. No, it isn't. That's the regular fire truck. Dorcas Society of Cylinder, replica of the church. That's a beautiful float, ladies.
We lost Emmitsburg Auto Supply. Unless they snuck in there earlier.
Here's J. Arnold Mallard, a 56 Cadillac, which Jay wants to sell me for $100. Oh. That's a beautiful car. Oscar Sunbold of Sioux Rapids, Iowa, 1934 Pontiac. 54. Thank you very much. It looked kind of good for a 34, I must admit. The Milford Fire Department. How do you say that? 1925 Stoughton? That's good for one try. From the Milford Fire Department. Ken and Hilda Jenks of Rossi, Iowa. 56 Studebaker Hawk. Mac Byram of Spencer with his 1952 Plymouth.
How do you say that?
The Seneca Bereavement Club of Fenton, Iowa. Did I say that wrong? Of course. It's an Indian float from Fenton, Iowa. 10 old Indians. Little 5, little 6, little Indians.
36?
John Emmert of Mason City, Iowa, in a 1929 Model A Ford. And then Ed Smith from Fenton in a 29 Ford Coupe. And then it's the Palo Alto 4-H Dog Club and Extension Office in their pickup truck. Palo Alto County 4-H Dog Club. Dennis Hellman of Burt, Iowa. Church replica of St. John's Church of Bancroft, Iowa, and Sacred Heart Church of Ledyard, Iowa. St. John's of Bancroft and the Sacred Heart of Ledyard. Replicas of their churches. From Dennis Hellman of Burt, Iowa. Darrell Reed of Ayrshire in his 1957 Chevy. And right after Darrell Reed of Ayrshire, we have Russell Reed of Emmitsburg, tractor, corn picker, and wagon from Russell Reed of Emmitsburg. Then from Rolfe, the Rolfe Lions Club. That's the car with the lion on top. I bet you could get something like that for a hood ornament, couldn't you? From the Rolfe Lions Club for the Cylinder Centennial Parade. Okay. Dumb trigger. You're right. I'm sure it's Could they have checked all of these? Did you check the first 100 or did you check the whole list? Makes you wonder. The Chris School of Baton and Dance from Algona. Here are the Blue Streaks. It's a miracle. There are the Blue Streaks. The Blue Streaks were followed closely by the West Bend International Corps, tractor and trailer, as the Cylinder Centennial Parade rolls on. I'm going to tell you that if you're getting hungry, there will be plenty of places to eat as soon as the parade is done. Lots of good food being served up here in Cylinder. West Bend International Corps, tractor and trailer. Tastes International. and their float for this parade. And there you see the guys gathered around the tent having a meeting on who they're going to date. They did not like that at all. Cliff Hang of Cylinder and their float. Postmaster from 1963 to 1985. And there's the U.S. mail being pulled in a buggy. Cliff there in a buggy. From Arnold Motor Supply of Spencer? Could it be? Yes. 1927 Roadmaster, a Chevy Roadmaster. From Arnold Motor Supply of Spencer. Hi. Robert Schubert from Emmitsburg, Iowa. Horse and wagon. The Schubert's Belgians. Couple of beautiful looking horses. Hi kids. Nice hats. (1950) Plymouth.
Warbler?
Bob Warbler family of Ayrshire, Iowa. Then we have a team of Belgians in Hayrack. Irvin Birkeland family of Cylinder, yes. You got enough there to make up a softball team, that's for sure. And a Dale Wagner of Emmitsburg is a 1935 B John Deere and 1932 potato planter. Used to plant their potatoes that way. Here's a 57 Chevy from Gene Leonard of Grettinger, Iowa. A 57 Chevy. There's the infamous clowns with their scooping material, I hope. Oh, got it. Here's Harold Nostrom of Humboldt in a 1952 Chevy pickup. Harold Nostrom, trucking corn shelling in Humboldt, Iowa. That was a bucket of confetti, thank you. Would have been terrible to have a bucket of the other stuff. The Everly Commercial Club float. Home of the cattle feeders, Everly, Iowa.
You ever get a chance to bounce it off and on so you don't know what you got?
There's the home of the cattle feeders, Everly Commercial Club float. And here's Paul E. Einem. How do I say that? From Bancroft, Iowa. Inman, thank you.
Class of 65 has their fifth grade teacher, Mrs. Larson.
Okay, thank you. Paul E. Inman and that 49 DeSoto. Here's the class of 65. What was the teacher now? Have her stand up. Mrs. Larson, 5th grade teacher, and the class of 65 float. I know, all the other guys are on the radio. I'm just here in person, live in concert. It's the class of 65 salutes its teachers. And that's the St. Luke's Lutheran Alive in Christ float from St. Luke's Lutheran Church. They also have the food stand. Okay. Get a little advertisement in here. It's the 90th anniversary of the church, by the way. Birkeland Building Center, Cylinder, Iowa. 1 bicycle, 3 unicycles, and one heck of a fall if you don't balance yourself. There we go. We're going to have some parade winners to announce later. I think maybe when we get one of those lulls, we'll do that. That sound good? Assistant? Thank you. A bicycle and 3 unicycles. Birkeland Building Center. Aren't they doing a fantastic job? Give them a nice thundering round of applause. Break their concentration a little bit. See what we can do. Stomp your feet. Oh, here are the llamas. Just don't get too close. No, just kidding. Stub Johnson from Stubbs Ranch Kitchen in the House of Plenty. Llamas in Surrey from Spencer, Iowa. Stub has, of course, that big ranch kitchen out there where you can see those llamas if you go out there to eat. Stub Johnson and 4 llamas. And here they are. They do a pretty good job pulling them around. Hi, Stub. Pretty good. Had the opportunity to work with Stub in raising money for the Pony Express this year. Cal Jensen of Armstrong, Iowa. Look at that. That's a beautiful float. Two little ponies there. West Bend Chamber of Commerce. Visit the world's largest grotto, it says right on there. The West Bend Chamber of Commerce float. Jack Geraltz of Ayrshire, Iowa. 2 mules and a wagon. And some people in the back there. Hello. Happy birthday, Cylinder, to you. That's Merrill Mueller of Algona in a 1949 Plymouth. And the Emmetsburg Lion Club float. The Wenzel's Farm and Home. Pick up, pull by. And now we're going to the Cylinder Co-op. No. Yes, Cylinder Co-op elevator.
Let's float.
Cylinder Co-op elevator. And here we go with many things to look at. Tractor and snow plow, tractor and sprayer, truck. Cylinder Co-op elevator. Pushing and pulling for Cylinder for over 65 years. And they're at your service now. Here's the Mertz. Oh, my goodness.
Looks like 171 to me.
Ralph Ledley of Des Moines. Is that right, Ralph? Yeah, okay. Draft Pony Hitch here coming at you for the Cylinder Centennial Parade. And right after that, we have the Fenton Community Club out of Fenton, Iowa. Sweet Corn Days float. And they say congratulations to Cylinder. All the way from Des Moines, Bob Banworth. I can't read the end. Thank you, family. Bob Banworth family in the back there. Welcome to the Sweet Corn Days in Fenton. That's put on by their community club. And then the Grettinger Fire Department in their 1945 American LA Bronx. Happy 100 to Cylinder. West Bend Elevator Toy Fire Truck. It's the West Bend Elevator Toy Fire Truck. And then, of course, we get the semi, which is not the toy. Interrogator from the West Bend Elevator. There's the semi. Interrogator just jumped in front of the semi there on me all of a sudden. All of this from the West Bend Elevator. Oh, thank you very much for turning there. I would have been just a brown dot here if that thing had decided to kept going straight. All of this courtesy of the West Bend Elevator. Got one. Again from the West Bend Elevator Company, Farm Fleet Tire Service truck. And we're still talking West Bend here. West Bend Rodman Mallard.
No. All right. Ortman.
Ray Ortman of Ringstead with a wagon and horses coming down the pike next for the parade.
This is Miss Emmett. Sheila Philpson. Philpson.
There's Ray, Uncle Ray from Ringstead with his couple of horses and wagon. wagon gear bought in Cylinder in 1903, owned by Ray Ortman. Here's Miss Emmett in Dickinson County, Sheila Fieldson. Is that right? Close? Fibson. Close, she's right. From Spirit Lake, Iowa. Mrs. Emmett in Dickinson County. And John Miller of Grettinger, 1937, G. John Deere. Also, John Miller, 1936A John Deere. I think they were reversed there. Yes, they were. Turn that order around in your mind. Dwayne Haberger of Burt, Iowa, 1958 Ford, retractable, convertible. 1958 Ford, convertible, retractable hardtop. Thank you, Dwayne.
Horse-drawn tank wagon, that's what this is. Quad County Farm Service, Cylinder, 1980 Is that what this is? They pulling something? Yeah, they are.
Here we have the Quad County Farm Service from Cylinder, Iowa, horse-drawn tank wagon, team owned and driven by Bud Brugman of Royal, Iowa. And there they are. Quad County Farm Service. And then the Cylinder class of 1966 as a Jeep they want to show off for this parade. Class of 1966. And there are all the names right there. This ride, oh, there we go. Some more people. There we go. 1966. He looked pretty good. 20 years next year. Shh, don't say that. Where are you fine folks from? 221. Thank you. They're from 221. David Brugman of Royal, Iowa, team of Belgians and the show wagon. NC Hybrid are the sponsors. I got all that in, didn't I? They just moved you up in this parade, huh? Okay. Team of Belgians there. David and Sue Brugman of Royal, NC Hybrid. You gonna help me out on this? Who are you fine folks? Do you have a number? No number. Do you have a name? Yes? That's kind of a funny name, isn't it? Yes. Those are some pretty horses. Ladies, too. I can't help you out on where they're from or anything, though. I don't have it. From Bancroft and Armstrong. Okay, I got it. Here's a Farmall tractor. Are we going back to the tractors now? Let me get you on here. Can't help you out. Winton Sales and Service of Algona. Roger Rose was ahead of that from Grettinger in a 37 F30 tractor. The voice of agriculture here. Voice of agriculture from the Farm Bureau of Emmitsburg. That's their float, Palo Alto County Farm Bureau. And that is Mark Reynolds of Ruthven in a 49. Hi, Mark. How are you? Is that a 56 Mercury Classic? Oops, I'm sorry. That was Mark from Ruthven, I know that. He waved at me. What I have here is a 49 Plymouth. That's not what it was. Cultivating another generation, here is John Peters of Emmitsburg, Iowa. The old steam and tractor. Generations and still going. Pete Peters and Sons, Lois Peters and Sons, and Chuck and Sons.
Who's this?
Main auction service of Emmitsburg, Iowa, with the hitch and wagon. Then Mark Weisbrod Electric of Cylinder, Iowa, truck and satellite dish. Well, that's not a satellite dish, but you can imagine it in your mind. Meehan Auction Service, Emmitsburg, Hitch and Wagon. And then Weisbrod Electric of Cylinder, Iowa. Are they giving rides later in that? Look at that beautiful, beautifully made in there in the front. I think I dated her once. No, it wasn't her. Weisbrod Electric, they know how to fix your shorts. Don't forget it. Here's Wayne Smith, I believe, from Grettinger in a 1948 Plymouth.
Yeah, they didn't have different stars.
48 Plymouth from Wayne Smith of Grettinger. It is the West Bend Fire Department, hose cart and truck. Yeah, they call them the firemen in West Bend. From the West Bend Fire Department. Jim Harvey, auctioneer, Ayrshire, Iowa, 1951 Fluid Drive Dodge. And then Obed Naig of the Cylinder in a 1930 Model A. John Banwart of Rodman, Iowa, the Rodman Taxi. No, that's not, that's right, okay, Rodman Taxi. 1947 Wally Jeep, that's right, okay. And then Jim Alderson of Cylinder and a 1965 Chevy Impala Super Sport. I love those Impalas, they're great. This is a float from Sanborn, Iowa, an entry from Sanborn, 1928 fire truck. Is that right? Must be. American La France truck, Vern Bugard, Sanborn. There we go, Vern. Ruthven Fire Department, 1984 Smale Pumper Tanker from Ruthven. There's the winner of the antique car competition. The winner, Lee Maris of Bradgate, Iowa. The Sioux County Park Puncher, Susan Christensen in there. Lee Maris is the winner of the classic car competition. Happy 100 from the Algona Fire Department. Happy 100 from the Algona Fire Department. This, Roman Seed Sales. I'll get it right down here. Mark Roman of Whittemore, Iowa, pickup and soybean cleaner. This is Handy Andy Yard Service of Spirit Lake with his truck. Handy Andy. And his yard service and all the kids. That's how come he has a yard service. He's got all those kids working for him. Kerber Milling, High Test Seeds of Emmitsburg. Their truck from Kerber Milling. And then it's the Milford Commercial Club float coming in next from Milford, Iowa. Gateway to the Iowa Great Lakes, Milford. Hello, hi. There's Julie Bachman, the 1985 Citizen of the Year. Congratulations. Here we have Marvin Larson of Primgar. Marvin and his 1923 Model T Ford. And then Elvin Steenhand of Algona in a 1934 Dodge 4-door. Harlan Wiedert of Bode, Iowa in a 1939 Model A Ford. Harlan, hello. 31, sorry, what did I say? Oh. Just married. Cute. Benton Co-op Elevator Company. Thank you. Antique engine. At 213. Justin Thompson Grows Dealers. That's a 47 Chrysler you just saw there. Mueller Implement of Algona. Eischen, Mueller Eischen Implement Algona, 3545. Bridalson? We'll ask him. First one is Leroy there. Aren't you Leroy? Sure. And then it's Randall. How do you say that last name, Randall? Fridolfson? That's good. I did that all right. Pony and Hitch also from Rolf. Then the Weisbrod brothers are proud to present their 7720 John Deere Combine. And anybody who wants to stand in the way can be combined. Weisbrod Custom Service, they're still serving you. This is the 1929 Model A Ford 1-ton truck from Humboldt. $1928. Thank you very much. This is all from Humboldt, the Model A Club? Thank you. The Model A Club from Humboldt. That's a 28 you just saw there. A tan color.
And again, Humboldt Model A.
From the Humboldt Model A. What year are we talking about here? A 1930 Model A. Okay. Nope, this is 220. Lee Seafeld of Wesley, Iowa, Model A Roadster. And here we have the Mallard Fire Department. That's supposed to be a 37 Ford. What did he say? Yes, that's right. Amazed. Bill Olson, Armstrong. There's the family float. Have a sunshine day, and it's a good day for a pool. Splash and play. Look at those kids in there having fun on their lawn chair. Arch Rotor of Fenton, Iowa, 1960 Chevy. The Spreadmobile from Bradgate, Iowa. There we go, the Spreadmobile, political Spreadmobile. Gonna show the governor that later, I suppose, huh? Here we have Terry Cook of Burt, Iowa, in a 57 Chevy. And this is Iowa Public Service. The service people from Emmitsburg, Iowa. Who's this here? Here we have the Doc's Funmobile from Bradgate. Honor the dead by helping the living. The VFW, Veterans of Foreign War from Bradgate.
Make them find where they were. Oh, they're over the checkpoint. We were there. You want to hug? Could be used cars.
Yeah, that was up my
Everything.
Selma Mill Guard. Hey, Selma bought that when I was reading. He was on the farm before we did. He quit. Now,